Well, poster says they're dealing with it just fine, so that's good. I mean, I don't think I'd miss somebody that'd be abusing my mom and kidnapping me and threatening and stuff. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good parent at all. Like, sayonara, buddy. But yeah, even though this one turned out pretty well, I was definitely scary. Being kidnapped. I couldn't imagine it. I mean, I believe Poster was a toddler at the time or something, but still, that's pretty traumatic. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Alright, this next one says, people who had stalkers, when did you first realize you were being stalked? That is the post, and I'll be reading a story from a comment under this post. So, this poster says, I wanted a prom date in 1986. I ended up with a freaking psychopath. He was abusive as heck, and it took me 4 years to get away from him safely. I'd go to the police. They'd tell me he just liked me and wanted to date me. I'd go to my parents. They'd say, it's not our problem. I had to take extreme measures to get away from this guy. Alright, so I hate it when police do this. Humongous red flag from police. They never take your claim seriously. Like, oh my gosh, someone's just stalking me. He's this crazy person. They're like, well, it's nothing crazy. It's like, whatever. Yeah, you know, those police are probably the same people doing that kind of stuff as well, which is probably why they just let it slide. They genuinely don't do anything right until it's too late. A lot of the times. I won't say every time, but a lot of these stories, they show up way later when they could have intervened earlier. Anyways, I had tried to break up with him a few times. Once he jumped off the roof of the shopping mall and hurt his leg. Another time his friend called me and took me to look out of my bedroom window. There, Psycho Butt was in a friggin' tree with a rifle pointed at my little sister's bedroom window. Whoa. Alright. Why is this guy not arrested immediately after this? You gotta be kidding me. Alright. I finally got rid of him in 1990 when he told me that only death would separate us. Alright. I faked an overdose of pills. I didn't take them all, but it made it look like I had. I knew I'd be found. My roommate took me to the ER. I drank the friggin' liquid charcoal. I told the psychiatrist on duty that my death was the only way to get away from this guy. Yes, I wasn't thinking clearly. Yes, it was a crappy thing to fake. Save your vitriol. Finally, someone listened to me and put me in touch with services and support so I could get away safely. You know, props to that guy or girl. Whoever helped her, you're a hero because cops ain't doing nothing. He moves away at the end of the summer. I'm free. Or am I? 1991. So this is 5 years later. I get random stuff in the mail. Carpet samples, samples of Depends, Elvis commemorative plates, just weird stuff. I know it's him. I'm in my first apartment. The apartment across from the hall opens up. And who moves in? That's right, Psycho Bun. The building is for sale. Who buys the frickin' building? Psycho Bum.